Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from Motivational Mantis School. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a Motivational Mantis teacher with over 30 years experience. It is the 18th of March 2021. Welcome to my weekly quote. Let's get straight to it. You can fool all the people some of the time and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Abraham Lincoln. Phenomenal quote. Very good quote. Very good quote. As you know, that is true. You can fool people for a very long period of time, but after a while, the lies, the deceit, the deception, the fraud, you know, it could only go on for so long before people start to see right through your veil, right through it. So, on my quest for truth and some of the stuff I've been seeing from the news outlets on the internet from around the world, because you can't go to the mainstream media. It's all fake news, so you have to go to other outlets. So from my readings and stuff like that, I've got something from Austria. Now, Austria constitutional courts ruled mask wearing and breaking up the classes into two halves were illegal. That was a court in Austria. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, it was said that minister had not made it clear why it was necessary, why he considered it necessary for these measures to be necessary. Two children and their parents brought the case to court, saying the measures violated the principle of equality before the law, the right to a private life, and the right to education. Phenomenal. Now, I know there's parents in the UK and stuff that are worried about their children and some of the rules they've brought in for the schools over here. But in looking at a news outlet over here, Yahoo News revealed. Where are we? Revealed every single. Oh, sorry. Revealed. Oops, no. Let's not go to that. Let's go to the other one where it reveals that the BBC lied over compulsory school testing. Yeah, because there's a bit of confusion about this, because a lot of the parents who I speak to say it's compulsory. It's not, but the BBC lied over it, spreading their propaganda. Now, they've got the cheek to say that people are spreading propaganda, but of course it's all right when they do it. Well, it's not. So the BBC was saying that it was compulsory, schools to be tested, but as stated on government documents and websites, it is voluntary, but strongly encouraged, as with face masks. So that's what it's saying. I've not edited out anything there, but the key word is voluntary. So I know there's children, I speak to children all the time, and a lot of them are worried and concerned. They don't want to be prodded and tested like guinea pigs. And why should they be? Now, Telegraph says schools told they cannot force pupils to wear masks. Government says children should not be denied education for non-compliance with measures that are voluntary. I say again, voluntary. Now, I know there's parents out there that can't be bothered. They cannot be asked. But it's your children. Come on. They're showing concern. You've got to fight for your children. Who else is going to fight for them? So, it's down to the individual, but it's up to you. But you got to listen to your children. So, and we are the guardians of the children. So you got to do your best for them, and don't think about yourself. Think about the children. But yes, now another thing I found out leading on to that is that it says here Germany courts declared regional lockdowns unconstitutional. That is phenomenal. Another court, another case that has made case law. Yeah. So German courts declared regional lockdowns unconstitutional. Phenomenal. And another news article I saw was that cost of lockdowns, this is in the UK, to the hospitality industry is 200 million a day. Let me say that again. It's costing the hospitality industry 200 million a day. So again, the legal action is led by Oliver Wright. So the group called the Legal Action is led by Oliver Wright, and they're going to be taking legal action against the government. So people are waking up and they're starting to fight back. Now, this is good because we cannot continue like this. But I think part of the strategy of the government was to demoralize you. So, it's been over a year, and people are feeling tired, people are feeling withdrawn, they're feeling emotionally drained. So, and that's part of their strategy. So when they come with their other stuff, you'll have no will to fight because all your will's been taken out of you. But I'm glad to see there are people standing up, not just in this country, but all around the world. All around the world. So, guys, keep your spirits up, keep your health up, exercise, meditate, generate your focus. Yeah, so important because this isn't just a physical, it's a psychological warfare they're playing on you. You've got to keep your spirits up, keep your mind clear so you can assess things that's been bombarded at you, and do your own research. I don't think you could rely on the mainstream media. There's too much propaganda coming out of them. Do your own research and see if it's true for you. Don't listen to no one. Don't listen to me or anybody. Do your own research. Research what I've even said today. Do your own research. But these are news articles that I found. Alright. Was there something else I wanted to go over? Let me see. No, I think that was about it. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's also revealed that every single prosecution under the government Coronavirus Act has been overturned. So what is that saying about the act? Was it lawful? I don't think it was. And not with all these fines that have been given out. I'm hearing only 6 fines have been paid, which is deemed to be unlawful. So this every single prosecution under government's Coronavirus Act has been overturned and has been said to be unlawfully applied. So the police, now I've got to admit, I feel sorry for the police because they're like in between a rock between a hard place, because the government's on them to say, enforce these policies, because they're not law, policies. But the police need to sort themselves out, because you're not supposed to be their footstool. You're supposed to enforce the law, not policies. You're in charge of the law. The government's supposed to be in charge of the government and whatever, but the law. And we know that this isn't law. And I know there's police that follow this channel and all, so please correct me if I'm wrong. okay? But I know it's not law. I think you're starting to find out now that it's not law. And it must be very confusing for the police officers. And I know there's good police officers out there, so, you know, but question your superior officers, so to speak. Yeah, but this is not right, and beating up protesters and stuff is not right. It's not correct, and it's not right, and it needs to stop. Talking about protesting, there's going to be a march on the 20th, the World Rally for Freedom, and it's happening in the UK and all around the world. People are going to be marching all around the world. Let's see how much this fake media covers, or I suppose they'll only cover it if there's any violence, you know, and then they'll blame it onto right-wing people and the same nonsense they do. But anyway, normal people are going to be going out marching on the 20th of March, World Rally for Freedom. So that's going to be phenomenal. I'm sure they're going to do their best to try and stop it. Already I'm seeing things like for the underground that a lot of certain lines will not be running. Hey, anyway. So guys, on that note, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. So yeah, but just let me read this quote one more time. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all of the time. Now let's get this right. People that are against these measures aren't against authority, because that's another nonsense they come up. They're against people abusing their powers and abusing their authority and using authority where they've got no authority. They've got no authority to close down people's businesses. They've got no authority to tell people who they can see and who they cannot see. And already we're seeing the courts. I'm surprised, but the courts are supporting this. So, boy, what can I say? Well done to the courts. You know, well done to the courts. But when it comes to facts, you know, the courts will only judge things on facts, and we do know some of these courts are corrupt, but when it's hardcore facts, you know, let's see. Oh, and also I heard Trump was on Air Force One the other day. I didn't know they lent out Air Force One to ex-presidents, so they say. Just a little teaser for people out there, to people that's been teasing me. He's not. He's out of office. Well, things can be adjusted, shall we say? You know, things can be adjusted. We know Biden is not president. He's a fake president. So there you go. All right, guys. On that note, take care, stay blessed. I'll catch you soon.